Good morning, good morning. I got a content. Good morning, guys. I know. I'm supposed to be back on the channel, give you guys a content. Don't watch the title right there, the face pic. That is not there. When I'm done with this live, because I'm running, I will insert it at the end of the day. So let's unpack, guys. Oh my wow, 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 wow. I've been running, having fun, and all of that. Yes, we're gonna talk about the OAS festival, Bounty Killer, Baby Sham, Dexter Dap, and the whole nine. We're gonna talk about that as well. But we came with an important factor and an important story. Emmanuel Haro story, the baby that has been missing, guys, or so-called kidnapped, guys, and all of those kind of story to unpack in this dreadful, serious, complicated, eye-opener, disturbing, all kind of troubling things that is awaking in this story. Lots of red flag, but who knows you all, okay? So I want to unpack this story quickly and jump off of this live by 7:20, guys. So this will be a short live, okay? Guys, yes, checklist, Peach Festival offer list. Yeah, the bucket list that I made. Remember, I told you guys having fun with the family. And you guys don't know, I went to the Bounty Killer Oasis, Bounty Killer Festival, and I had fun as well, guys. So it's all of that in one. But enough about me, guys, boiling down to it's almost, going on to be fall and all of those great things. So follow me on the journey and let's unpack the story quick and fast. So we're going to all the way backtrack, guys, all the way in this story on August 14th. Okay, guys? And we're going to talk about the story. I'm going to read to my best of my ability. I have the audio for you guys. And then we're going to run on with the story and run on with a few other things and say, guys, thank you for stopping by. Happy Monday. Okay, guys? Anyway, so let's unpack the story. The couple had claimed that their baby was kidnapped, okay, on Thursday, August 14, but detectives say that story quickly fell apart. Rebecca said she was attacked and knocked unconscious in a parking lot near a Big Five store in Yucapa. When she regained consciousness, she told investigators her baby was gone, that he had been kidnapped. After Emmanuel's disappearance, the boy's parents came under scrutiny, and the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department said the investigators found inconsistencies in the mother's story. The search for the baby Emmanuel ongoing, but the child is presumed dead. Investigators spent hours combing through the parents' home in Gabazon on Friday. Deputies said that Haro's also the center of other reports of abuse. Riverside County Sheriff deputies say they responded to a call of child abuse at the home in the 23,000 block of Cottonwood Avenue in the Moreno Valley on Thursday afternoon. They confirmed the investigation is related to Haro's. Deputies says investigation into alleged abuse is ongoing to further details were released. A community vigil has held on Friday for baby Emmanuel. Now, people, this is a short story. I gave you guys a short part because I cannot get into the whole detail. You guys know when I come, I have a lot of things to tell you guys. But this morning, it's going to be a short live, and I'm trying to incorporate so many things in one live. You know what I mean? So all of that. So people, it was a backstory. Like I said, the 7-month-old baby has disappeared, they claim, from August 14th, which we're not sure. Maybe the baby disappeared maybe for a 1 week prior, because they claimed that when they saw the parents on some kind of video footage, they weren't with the baby. So possible the baby has passed on before that. Now, guys, in this tragic situation, the father of this baby had beaten a child before and beat the child so bad that the child don't talk and walk, okay, but was able to have this baby and able to keep the baby until the baby is 7 months old now, till the baby now is supposedly missing, supposedly dead. Guys, I hope you guys are following me. I'm trying to bring this story in one short situation. Okay, guys? I want to show you guys baby Emmanuel. All right? It's a story blowing out of the waters. This is a story that everyone is running with. So here he is. Yes. Look like the child has some kind of situation as well, but we don't need to get into that. You understand? It's eminent. You could see it right there. Like, it's okay. You understand what I'm saying? But nevertheless, guys, now you guys are seeing this pic. This child is 7 months old. This child is supposedly missing. Mom claimed that she was in a parking lot, Big Five parking lot, changing the baby. Somebody knocked her to the ground unconscious. And then when the person, before the person knocked her to the ground, the person shout out, "Hola." Okay, so who else will say hola will be the Spanish folks. So that means that people will be zooming down looking for possible a Mexican person kidnapped this child. Possible, because if you're going to tell the police that the person knock you down and say hola, then what are you inclining? What are you trying to say? You understand what they're implying, right? So anyways, guys, this story unraveled where the police said, this story don't make any sense. Story sounds like a bag of baloney, bag of hog shit, bag of hogwash, and police said that the mom and father, or the mom stopped speaking after the police is like, nah, this is a bag of hogwash. Nah, this is a bag of hog shit. Nah, this is a bag of baloney, basically, right? Anyways, not only that, we discover in the same Emmanuel Haro story, disappearance story, kidnapping story, allegedly dead story, we get to understand that the father beating a child prior to him, and the child cannot walk and talk, but was able to have a child and keep the child in his custody with the lady or his wife. Okay, guys? So let's unpack the story. I hope you guys got the shorthand of the story, but let's get into the story quick and fast. Emmanuel Haro's disappearance, allegedly dead. Not only that, guys, the story blew out of the water where the mother and father now is locked up, arrested, possible for murder, because now police is saying they found blood on the carpet. So I was supposed to come and tell you guys this story, but girl, busy like bees, nah, man. I was supposed to come and tell you guys the story, but guys, working life, family life, business life, yeah, going out life, everything life, games, all of that, girl is busy. So I'm like, guys, I had to stop by on Monday morning and like, guys, I got this content for ya. It's been on the tip of my tongue like the iceberg. It's been in my brain, in my mind. I play with it rent-free in my brain. I couldn't come and lend you guys a story at all. Show and shout it out, yeah. But I'm here now, guys. Happy Monday on this horrific story. Okay, guys? So let's unpack quick and fast because I got to run, all right?
Month-old Emmanuel Haro went missing in Yucaipa, California. Jake Haro was convicted of nearly killing his daughter in 2018. Yucaipa, California.
Wait, so did I not say he was convicted in the past for killing his other child? I didn't even know that the other child died. I thought the child was still alive, but somewhere else. And he was able to keep the newborn baby. So I wish some of these ruling would have applied to indigenous and the black folks when children aid step in and give us a break half of the time when it comes to our children and raising our children, right? Seriously. Anyways, let's unpack the story again. Open your eyes. Please listen.
Jake Haro was convicted of nearly killing his daughter in 2018, leaving her blind.
See?
Rebecca Haro's brother staged a murder to...
So my mistake, nearly killing, because that's what I thought. And when I heard killing, I said, I jumped the gun and said, oh, killing. I didn't know the baby was dead. So you hear what I said earlier? So the father was already charged for beating the child previous to this child. And the child is blind. They say it can't even walk. Barely could talk, they say. And they were able to keep the 7-month-old baby after. Mom has the black eye. Mom said that when she was in the Big Five parking lot, she got this black eye. Bam! Hola! And after she got up unconscious from unconsciousness, baby disappeared, baby gone. Now we get to understand this lady and her husband is locked up, possible for murder, because they found lots of blood in the house of the 7-month-old. Na-na-nee, da-da-do, ba-ba-bee, to-to-to. Like right here and right now. Let's unpack.
Pure as self-harm. With reports of baby clothes in a dumpster and allegations of a fabricated story at Big Five Sporting Goods, observers are questioning whether Jake and Rebecca know Emmanuel's whereabouts.
That's the father.
So I'm Joseph Morris, and please like and subscribe.
You understand? So that is the backstory, okay? Let's unpack some more. Okay?
His 10-week-old daughter with then partner Vanessa Avina was rushed to a hospital critically injured from a...
This is the first child. Critical injury. Uninjured. Had a bad injury. And the bad injury end up that the baby, the first baby girl, blind. And they were able to have a next baby, the boy, Emmanuel, 7-month-old. And now we don't know where Emmanuel is. They the mother claimed that she was in Big Five supermarket parking lot, possible, or the parking lot of Big Five rather. And she was changing the baby. Now, when you're changing a baby in a car or a pickup truck, your back is literally turned. So if somebody knock you to the ground and shout out, Ola, they will be nudging in your back of your head or the back of your head and knocking you out, basically. So how did she get the black eye? Huh? So therefore, there was domestic abuse, child abuse, and all of that abuse in the home. But they were able to keep the 7-month-old baby, had another baby after injuring this baby right now that we're speaking. And then Emmanuel that we're talking about right now that is missing, presumed possible, dead, allegedly. Okay, guys?
Brutal attack. Court records
See her there?
Promise, now 7 years old, sustained catastrophic injuries at the time of the incident.
Listen.
An acute fractured rib,
See?
6 healing rib fractures, a skull fracture, brain hemorrhage, neck swelling, and a healing fractured leg.
You hear that?
These injuries are consistent with shaken...
So you see? So those injuries sustaining of shaken baby syndrome, people. And they were able to have another baby in their custody till the baby is missing right now, presumed dead. Yeah, we? So this is why I had to come and unpack the story quick and fast to you guys and said, oh, guys, all right, let's finish up the story quick and fast.
Promise is blind, unable to walk or talk, has 3% brain function, and requires...
Did you hear that? So this is the first child that they had. She's brain dead because you know baby's shaking syndrome. That, hey, hello. We know how the baby brains are like, the baby brains are jello when they're small. So you shake them, come on. And now the child is in a wheelchair, can't really talk and can't really see. And yeah, all of those fractures. This is the first daughter. She's 7 years old right now. And is it coincident that 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro that is missing right now, presumed dead possible, allegedly, is 7-month-old and this tragic struck again? Make that make sense for you? So who wish that children aids out here would give other families that don't look like these people a chance to raise their children without bothering them? Look at the chance that they gave this one. Can somebody get charged for shaking this child that the child is 7 years old now, can't talk, can't walk, can't really see, and they were able to have another baby and keep the baby 7 months old till the baby now is missing, presumed dead, lots of blood in the house. Now mom and father is locked up for possible murder. Guys, I'm only unpacking the story quick and fast because I got to run. Okay, guys, because you guys know I always give you guys a content. I give you guys a lot of things, but more time I'm aiming for the content still. You understand? So let's unpack.
Full-time care. Jake and Vanessa's son, 8-year-old Carlos, born with fetal alcohol syndrome, was adopted by Avina's cousin. Vanessa, who had multiple DUIs during her pregnancy with Promise, also pleaded guilty. Jake...
Okay, so mother, father. Father was convicted for doing that to the little girl that I just showed you earlier, or recent just now. And were able, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Ren and Stimpy, Stimpy and Ren, Curly and Mo, Dumb and Dumber, was able to keep the 7-month-old baby after that situation that I showed you. So when you're privileged, conscious, she has that black claim, she was changing the baby in Big Five is this
80 days in a work or release program, 4-year probation, and a suspended 4-year sentence. Vanessa received 100 days. Public criticism has targeted Jake.
That's what the little girl looked like after. She's 7 years old now. And now her baby brother, 7 months, possible dead, disappear because Children AIDS gave these losers another chance to kill. So if the indigenous and the black community could benefit out of the Children Aid program, give me my child, please. Let me raise my child, please. Like how you give everybody else privilege to kill off theirs. Could you imagine? Just had to come and shed this light on the story early in the morning, 15 minutes in the content still. I don't mean to sound harsh, but like literally like, rolling my eyes, kissing my teeth. Next, why were they able to have another child and keep the child and now the child is possible dead? That's my question now the public is asking. Like really, people? Like I'm disturbed. Like really disturbed. Seriously. Okay? Anyways.
Attorney Vincent Hughes for securing this outcome.
That was the attorney that secured the outcome and then beat him online left and right and left and right and right and left and up and down and say, hey, why did you get that deal? That sweet deal. 4-year suspension, 4-year probation, all of that. I'm just being an ass at this point. Okay, you know, that's not how I talk really. You know what I mean? So I'm disturbed. But he's an attorney. That's his job. To get his what? Client off of his horrific crime. So you can't really beat him. He's doing his job. Prominent black man out here, I would think. So can you beat the attorney to get him off the case? Now he had a 7-month-old, or now the baby's missing, possible dead, allegedly. Locked up now for murder. Let's unpack the story some more and we're moving on. Okay?
One comment stating, you know what Jake did. You helped him avoid justice once, but not again. Question.
Okay, so that's Dumb and Dumber. Stimpy and Ren. Mo and Curly. Stupid and Stupido. And Stupido, because she claimed when she was knocked unconscious, liar, they said hola. So Stupido. Seriously. So when you say, oh no, people maybe think it's a Mexican person, possible gone with the baby. When we know possible, I am killed the baby, like what he did to the daughter. Beat her, beat her, and now she's blind, hardly can talk, the daughter that I showed you guys earlier. So we just come to unpack the big bad story, Emmanuel Haro's disappearance. Have you guys heard the story? Or are just out here in a mix-up? What else did you guys hear the story? I'm just asking folks. You guys know I always ask that question quick and fast. Because there's so many stories out here, like literally real life issues out here. And we're like, oh my, passing on. Okay, guys. So from there now, guys, oh my. The parents, okay, Emmanuel parents are now locked up. Okay, they're now locked up, guys. And now the other day, a couple hours ago, they had the father, okay, in the field searching. Seems like that's where maybe the possible body is. So this is the lying story. A couple days ago, they claim what happened. Couple days ago, lying and lie and lie and liar. Okay, give me a second.
Tonight, 1 week after little Emmanuel Haro disappeared in Yucaipa, San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies arrested his parents today for his murder. Cabazon residents holding a vigil in honor of the 7-month-old boy presumed dead tonight.
And as KCAL's Nicole Comstock reports, investigators continue the search for his body.
I'm giving you guys a screen like that because I don't want a copyright strike. Yes, remember it's a content. We want it to stay up. Okay, guys, so when you guys see the screen, it's not that the phone is malfunctioning or anything of that sort. If you're new to the channel, I have to give you a screen like that so I don't get a copyright strike. Okay, so what did I say to you? The two dirty bastard, the low-life dogs, yeah, came out with a hogwash. Oh, they knocked me unconscious and someone say hola and the baby disappeared. Remember I said to you they had a previous sister that is 7 years old now, and the sister was beating babies, shaking syndrome, and the little 7-year-old can't talk, can't walk, no of that sort. They turned her into vegetable and was able to have another baby 7-month-old now that the baby is possible missing and dead. Now they're locked up for that baby. What did I claim? Kidnap. What did I say? The baby was kidnapped. Remember that kidnap story of that Montreal man that killed his daughter? They claims that the baby was kidnapped. Every day kidnap. What story she almost put out there? That the Mexican maybe gone with the child because somebody knock you, when they're about to knock you unconscious and say, hola, who would you think have that child? Come on now, folks. when she know the monster is in her house is the man that she lied down with and got charged with previously prior to, because the other child had the 7-year-old now that had they beat her when she was a baby and a shaker, basically broken ribs and all of that, blindness and all of that, vegetable right now and all of that, and was able to keep 7-month-old Emmanuel. Oh, you have some black folks when children aids come around. Once you did that in the past with a prior child, as you push out the one child, children aids is like, gimme at the hospital. You guys know these things, man. But they were able to keep the 7-month-old, and it doesn't seem like nobody was monitoring the family, because come on, and the mom was drinking too, so the baby also have a situation, guys. Oh, I can't come on. Listen, guys, I have to go at 7 o'clock, man. Yo, you know I'm busy, so I gotta go. I can't even talk so much the way the story hurt me. It's been boiling in my brain like soup. It's been taking up rent free in my brain, but through me busy, as you guys can see. Like, girls are out, Bounty Killer Festival, and out with the kids, and family life and working life and business. We're out here. Yeah, we're not just big and care. You understand? So I couldn't come and say, guys, I have some minutes for you guys. Not that you guys are not important, but understand? Yeah, understand? Like, yeah, people, I'm troubled, but let's unpack.
Many people who've been watching this story unfold tell us they had a gut feeling from the very beginning that something very bad happened to this little boy and that maybe his parents had something to do with it. And so there are a lot of people who are very invested in Emmanuel's story. Dozens came out here tonight to hold a candlelight vigil for him near the home where earlier today, both of his parents were arrested for murder.
I don't know what people get in their head just to hurt the baby. It's just so sad.
So didn't I not tell you guys from the other day, it's like end time. Parents are killing their children. Children are killing their parents. And the list goes on, people. Like, I can't begin to fathom all of this. But nevertheless, people, about 9 hours earlier, this dog, this uncivilized mutt, is in the field. They claim with the police. So possibly he threw the baby in the field after he was able to beat his first daughter, senselessly shake her. Broken ribs and all, it's in the content. When I don't drop the content, please revise the content. Can't continue like a broken record, yeah? And anyhow, people, let's go to the field. Tragic, people. Give me a second. I have to mute you guys because the commercial, I remember we don't want a copyright strike. So if I mute you guys, like I said, it's not malfunctioning. It's just a copyright strike. We have to take up. Remember, the people that have their commercial, that's how they get paid. And remember, so for me to bring my content to you, we have to take this from there and there and there and there and there. So no, we don't want the copyright strike, y'all. So let's unpack in the field where the dirty mutt is looking for this precious little baby boy. And look how the baby looked, because the mom was drinking. Yes. So not only that the baby is being abused from in belly, and not only that the system allowed them to abuse the prior daughter that is 7, that they had shaking baby syndrome, and she blind and she can't talk. They turned her into a vegetable and was able to have this one and come out the hospital and raise this one till the baby 7-month-old, possibly in the field. Say who now? In the field. Say who now? In the field. Dumb and Dumber lost the baby in the field, they claim. Allegedly, they claim so there was lots of blood stains in the home. Remember, the story was the lying the mother claimed she was in Big 5 supermarket or Big 5 parking lot, changing the baby in the car, and then somebody knocked her unconscious. Before they knock her unconscious, they shout out, "Hola." So they claim the baby was kidnapped, wasting the resources of the system, resourcing the hearts of everyone, and the empathy and sympathy. When we hide, their dirty 2 months were locked up a couple days ago. So I had to come with the story, had the story in my mind, rent-free, couldn't come talk, I'm busy like a bee. So here we are, guys, in the field.
The search for the remains of a 7-month-old baby takes investigators to a remote area in Moreno Valley. We've been following every development on this story closely since his mother first reported him missing last Thursday. We want to thank you for joining us here at 6. I'm Jonathan Gonzalez.
I'm Kathy Barra. Here's where we stand right now.
The father of Emmanuel Haro was with investigators today during the search for the baby's remains.
A
32-year-old
wicked
Jake
man.
Haro was arrested Friday for Emmanuel's murder along with his wife, Rebecca.
What I tell
See
you?
him right here in a red jumpsuit with search and rescue teams.
All right, Tracy Leon live on the scene
The
along
wicked
the 60
mutt.
freeway. Tracy, what's the latest?
Yeah, Jonathan and Kathy, we're standing along the 60 freeway just near the Gilman Springs Road exit where that search and rescue team wrapped up their operation just before 5 o'clock tonight for 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro. Law enforcement confirming they did not locate him. News Chopper 4 was above that operation all afternoon as search and rescue teams searched for hours through this area, combing through the rugged terrain in Moreno Valley.
Make you guys see a little bit because I don't want a copyright strike,
out
right?
there to help investigators locate the baby. Emmanuel's parents, Jake and Rebecca.
What a wicked act. So if you never know, now you know. You don't know, then you know. So if you never know about that story, first and thank you. Yeah. Okay, guys, because I told you from the other day, parents been killing their children rapidly and kids been killing their parents rapidly. So are we living the end time or we just uncontrollable? We don't have no control, no self-control. If you don't want the child, go give up the child, bro. Hospital, fire station. Please. Come on. Why bother kill the kid? Baby, 7-month-old, when you already had a chance to raise this child after you already shake the one to vegetable. And let's make sense from in a man. So we got to move on quick and fast. Because like I said, I can't stay long on a content or two. Because I got to run. All right? I got to go. I got to run, man. Yeah? I just can't sit around. I just got to run. All right? So that's the story, people. I had to come and unpack that story. It's a dreadful story. Crazy story and all of that. But yeah, this is what we do over here. Bring all this story to a light and say, guys, at this one, another one bite the dust by the hands of their parents and, you know, their protector and all of that. And baby Emmanuel, we don't know whether he's missing or dead, but the police claim there was lots of blood in the home now and mother and father is locked up. As I see, the dirty mutt is in the jumpsuit. That's the father who was charged prior and the mom was charged prior to share their first daughter, which she's 7 years old now. She's a vegetable after that baby shake-on syndrome. And they're allowed to piss out another one because I must piss out this one without any care, no empathy, no sympathy till they tell like that the baby was kidnapped. Now father and mother lock up for murder, allegedly, because you know end up in a court yet. They were on this case like breaking news, like fly and shit, like we're on this case. So when they go down even trial, we be gonna be over here like first. Yeah? Because we're on the story. You know how we go over here when we have a story. We come with the introduction, come with the body, then we have to come with the conclusion, yeah? That's court and verdict and all of that. So we're on it, people, while we're going to be continuing to do the rest of the content. Now, anyways, guys, let's talk about Bounty Killer. Quick, fast. You know, Bounty Killer had his Oasis concert, yes? And it was off the chain. I mean, yes, it was off the chain, guys, and all of that. Lots of media personnel and everything was out and everything. I went to the show and all of that. My thing is, that is a bit expensive if you buy a ticket online because I paid like $3 and change, no doubt. Okay, girl has a receipt, like it's $250 plus tax and all of those kind of things. And for me, I would think that you know, I didn't know really that they were selling tickets at the gate. 1 second. I didn't know that they were selling tickets at the 1 second. So I didn't know that they were selling tickets, right? I don't know, it's not rotating. At the gate. Cause remember sometime when you go, I don't know, after, yeah, sorry. Sometime when you go at the gate in these places, if you don't have your ticket, it's more expensive, that I know from old school days, right? I know that once you don't get your ticket online, it's either sold out, and when you go to the gate, you have to pay more. That's what I thought, right? But I get to understand, so when you get to the gate, you gotta pay cheaper. So if I didn't know, because I'm coming from so far, it's almost like what? Almost an hour and change to get there from where I am at. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it was like, you know, a long haul, you know, you want to get your ticket, you want to go in. You know, I got there very early, so standing up on your feet and everything. Lucky thing, I just wear little trainers, a little running shoes, because my God, I don't really do the heels that much anyway, but I'm just saying, right? And all of that. And like I said, it was a good, the crowd was, a little bit young, you know, old folks came out, middle-aged people. It was a mixture of crowd and was good, all of that. The only thing I realize nowadays is most of these promoters are just bringing up all man pan the show. Like, mix it, like, you know, you realize nowadays days. Okay, so I'm talking about the Oasis festival, Bounty Killer festival that was here, you know, and it was a good concert and stuff, but a little bit expensive. Like I said, $250 and change, $300 and something dollars, plus you have to pay for parking, $25 if you want to be safe with your vehicle. I mean, when I go to the city, I don't want to play with my vehicle, cause the hell out for them to tow your vehicle. I have to go pay so much to get into the concert and all of that, and then after you have to go chase looking for your car and yeah, I wasn't onto all of that. I just wanted to park safe and everything. But by the time I came out, way around the yonder, I see people hitch up on the side of the road and all of that without any ticket in their car. So that means that they never pay. So all of those things. So now I know, now I'm looking. Because remember, Alkaline, I still have my Alkaline VIP ticket. Went to Alkaline show late, yes, and couldn't get in because of the parking, because there was two things keeping on the port, Alkaline concert and something else, and there was no parking, and I kind of lost my money, or money went down the drain, because it would be unfair to leave the driver in the car and everybody else go in. Okay, we've been driving around, we're like, yeah, we're just gonna go, we're gonna be fair, we're okay, we'll lose our money. So this time I was very early, we were very early for the Bounty Killer show and all of those kind of things, and it was a great look. Now, like I'm saying with the review, price wise was a little bit steep for us, to be honest, because we went the right way. We bought our ticket on Ticket Gateway. Okay, if you know people in the six, then maybe you can get your ticket for cheap. Maybe you have a friend who can give you a pass, all them things there. Okay, but anyways, nevertheless, I say Killer, I say Mr. Killer, him going with himself, you know, him hype up the crowd. Dexter Dapp hype up the crowd as well. And you have the other guy, the local artist, where he had his whole skit, like the spice thing with the bed. He almost need to go borrow a spice sheet and all of those kind of things. My only problem is the fact that most of these festivals, most of these lineup is beer man on it. You don't notice woman in a dance hall. Nowadays days, they might bring up all of these men on the lineup and not you guys, because there's another big show and it's Idonia Massacre and I think two others. There's no woman them on the show. As you guys can see, the only woman that were on the show was Dexter Dapp dancers and other dancers like that. I mean, that way, but no woman artists, guys. So the woman them are losing out. I don't know if it's because them dress alike in the same cat suit tight something. I don't know if it's because they're so catty and petty that them can't stay up on the stage without fighting and carrying on like how the man them would show them word. And maybe sometime couple punch show and then them just hold them days. Or I don't know if it's because the woman them are so catty when them say don't book this one and don't book this one. This is all alleged people. I'm just freeing her lancing and my mouth as always, and I'm gonna say allegedly, don't mix me. And then I don't know if it's because the woman them just sing about be sucking, so the people them like, yeah, next we just bring up the man them. I don't know. Come remember, say the man them can rock the crowd, them can go nah, nice rubber dub, nastiness, gun this, and other things that they have, but the woman them have one notion, sucking, effing. Tell me if I'm wrong, other than the 1 and 2 Vanessa Bling song them come. So they should have put Vanessa and Bling on the show, although she's not my cup of tea. She come a many time and I don't look, but I'm just saying, like, quite so, they should have just put her up on the lineup, and that would be a tough show. Make her come out before the man them and do the thing, then Vanessa Bling hype up the crowd, and I mean, they brought out a guy who sing Fatima this, Fatima that, I don't remember his name, guys. Yeah. And then they bring out Mr. Killer, and then they bring out, yeah, the soca guy, I think his name is Mr. Killer, whatever. Then they brought out Baby Sham. Then they brought out Dexter Dapp and Bounty Killer. By the time Bounty Killer sang a couple of the songs, I was gone, because remember, like I said, I was in front of the crowd VIP, but I dressed back a bit, because guess what? It's hell to come out of that crowd to go all the way to get to your car. So when it comes to them kind of things, I don't wait till party done or them the kind of festival done, because it's hell for you to come out the crowd and it's hell for you to get out when it comes to your ride, even to hit on the highway. Yes, so first come first serve in other ways, and that's the safest time to go, because when crowd are coming out and all of that, you don't know what's going to happen with the animosity and everything after, when people drink and carry on. So less accident on the road when you come out first, and less problem when you come out first, and probably if there's a problem, gunshot, all of that, because you guys know how the six go more time. Sometimes you have some people, they're unruly at times. Not everyone. You have nice people, good people, all kind of people. But at times you have the unruly ones that don't remember say a people, things them come to. Okay? All of that. So all of that in one. Overall, it was good. Overall, the tickets them never really sold out. I think it was an $80 ticket them sold out, $90 ticket them sold out. $100 ticket was still up there because I could have shown you guys the board. And, you know, $250 to be in VIP plus tax. And then you had the $800 tickets. And then you had other 10 people tickets and all of that. So all of that, you know what I mean? So fair game. Yeah, the show was good for 4 people. But when Alkaline was here, I tell you, the tickets were sold out by maybe Monday, Tuesday. And you'd be like, I need tickets like now. Okay, guys, running on, wrapping up this live quick and fast. Okay, and all of that. So that's what I had to talk about, guys. All of that and all of that and all of that and all of that. And say, guys, you know, thank you for basically stopping by. Now we know that Spragga Benz is gonna be on another show up here, and Spragga Benz is coming up, they say, and Spragga Benz says he has 1 second. He has his new album, and we're gonna highlight that quick and fast.
Release 29th of August, Friday. Name Endeavors. Different. Same as charting new journeys. Things that are for the girl, them things that are for the conscious with them. That are for the reward and stuff, but we know you really go too deep in a segment on that album, yeah. The album, yeah, that's good vibes. See? So check it out.
Okay. So repeat it again, quick and fast. Spragga Benz, quick and fast.
The new album, it will release the 29th of August, Friday. Name Endeavors. Different, same as I say, charting new journeys. Things that are for the girl, them things that are for the conscious with them. I look at things that are for the reward and stuff, but we know you really go too deep in a segment on that album, yeah. The album.
Okay. So that for Spragga Benz, quick and fast, and we just had to highlight that quick and fast. What else I have for the masses? Let me see what else I have else to talk about. Okay, we want to talk about the producer that big up Alkaline, the producer that said Alkaline make him have business, car, and everything. So you have to give grace where grace deserve, and give the crown and the hat when somebody deserve it. So let's highlight this quick and fast. All right, quick and fast.
One of me I look with him. Of artists up on the but I'll give thanks to Alka. 100 million views YouTube. I buy this too.
Sim care there. Yeah, see it there. One Alka and Flick song body, yes.
All about the Almighty. Terry Berry. Big up yourself. Big up yourself for all that instruct me. Alkaline, I gratitude and respect for know you. 100 million views.
Yeah, there. See it there? Oh my, out of one song. Got a producer and Alkaline. Well, I say everything that Alkaline touch is gold. Can we say that, I guess? Probably. I'm not sure. Anyways, we know say 350 came out. That boy, I'm not a fan of that boy. That boy come here so many times and I don't waste my time. I hate when they're young and all this thing about his out a woman short, all these things, and they're so young. I can't waste my time to go all of that. You see what I'm saying? Anyways, a girl went to go greet him, and when she tried to greet him and tried to kiss him, he moved him face. Was that a shade? I am not sure. Let's unpack, yeah? Cause sometimes watch ya. Murder, back it up again, no, please and thanks. Watch ya. Seriously. Sometime I don't know. Sometime I don't know, man. I going to leave everything and say, guys, you know what? I'm gonna leave everything and kiss my teeth and pass. Like seriously, I don't have anything more to unpack because I gotta run, guys, and I'm really busy, like I said. But thank you for stopping by. Like I said, guys, happy Monday. You know what I mean? And it was a short content today because, as you guys know, I got to run. So I said, you know what? Let me just do me and come out and say good morning, happy Monday, guys, and all of that on you guys' way to work and stuff like that. And just come and give you guys a quick content. You know what I mean? And all of that. So for you all people, quick and fast, happy Monday. And thank you for stopping by. Big up to the new subscribers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting with me. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the content. And if you like the content, then it's more people to come on and it's more for YouTube to push out the content the way I see it. But nevertheless, guys, happy Monday and have a great day at work and wherever you're going, prosperity and prosperous. and prosperous and prosperous and prosperous and with your good ambition self, whether you're male or female. Okay, guys, have a prosperous day and a happy day and a blessed day and a peaceful day. Happy Monday. Bye.